Hello and welcome. Amir here with another React challenge that could really give you an edge on your interviews. Today we're going to implement something called use tick down. So you have seen probably in websites that there is a counter that and it goes from some value down to 0 every second. So for example it's like 10, then it would be 9, then it would be 8, and it goes down to get to 0. And when it gets to 0 it stops. So it's a good time if you want to do this, pause the video and do so. Otherwise, let's get into the code. So here I would just remove this part. I would have a P to store the time that is left. This is placement for that. And then I need to have a button to be able to toggle that tick. So let's say toggle. And this is like this. And we need another button to be able to reset at any time. So these are the things that I would have here, and I need to implement some logic here. So let's have a custom hook. Let's call it use tick down, and we need to be able to know that from what value we go down. So we get a default value, or better say init value. If it's not given, let's say it's 10, and it's like this. Now we need to go from 10 down to 1 every second. So we need to be able to know what the value is right now. So we need to be able to say time and then set time. In the beginning it is our init value. Okay. Now we need to be able to tick down. So we need a tick function that triggers every 1 second. And the thing it does, it would just subtract 1 from the time. Okay. But I will add to this code as I go along. For the reset, let's say reset. This will, the only thing it does, it would set the time back to 10. So set time back to the default or init value, like so. And then I need to return these values, the time as is right now, the tick, not the tick, but the reset. So these are the things that I am passing. And I need to grab them here. So let's say I am getting the time and then reset, use tick down, and let's give it 10. And I can show the time here and assign the on click of this reset to the reset. Okay, now you can see I can get the 10, and when I click the reset it should be reset to 10, which it does. Okay, but we want to be able to, when I press the toggle, it starts counting down, so it starts this ticking. So we need to be able to call this function from inside this JS6, or better say with clicking on this button. So let's say this is on click toggle play, and this toggle play is coming from here and defined here. So the only thing that this toggle play does, it will toggle between play and pause. So we need to have another state here. Let's say playing, and then set playing. it is false in the beginning, we are not playing. And on the toggle play, we just set the playing to whatever it is not, so the opposite. If it's false, it will be true. If it's true, that will be false. Now, based on this value of the of the playing that I pass here and get here, I can reset the text on this one. So I can say toggle play and then see that if we are playing, then we can pause. Otherwise, I can play. Like so. Now I can play. And then I click, I can pause, I can play and pause. Okay, so this is working. Now, how can I call the tick? The tick will be called whenever time changes or the playing changes. So if I go from pause to play, or when the reset happens. So let's go here, have an effect, and this effect will run when certain things change that we will cover here. I want to be able to call this tick function every 1 second. So I would define a interval here, set interval, and in every second I would call the tick function. And I need to clean it up when the dependency array changes. So clear interval timer ID. Okay, if I refresh, you can see that it goes to 9 and stops, and that is because of the dependency array that we have here. So if the time changes, or if the playing changes, or if the toggle play changes, or if the reset changes, when either of these changes, I want to be able to reset this timer. So as you can see, the timer goes down and it goes past 1. So here I need to check on the tick that if time is greater than 0 and we are playing, then set the time. So if I go back here, it's 10 and I'm not playing. But when I click the play, the thing happens is that the playing changed, so this effect will run and the interval starts, make the time go from 10 to 9, and then as the time is changed, we would go back to this effect. Great. Now if I click reset, it would go to 10 and start again. So reset is needed here. So yeah, it's complete now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please provide a like or subscribe to my channel. And if you really feel like to support the channel more, there are links to donation in the description of the video. Hope you've enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.